There is nothing, I think, more unfortunate than to have soft, chubby, fat-looking children. I hope that all of you will join, and everybody in the United States, to make sure that our children participate fully in a vigorous and adventurous life which is possible for them in this very rich country of ours.
I remember just a few decades ago, there was a time when weighing 200 pounds was considered massive. Kids would point and whisper, "That guy must weigh 200 pounds." Fast forward to today. After school lets out, watch the crowd of kids walking by. The 200-pound benchmark, that's long gone. A lot are bigger than full-grown adults. 300 is the new 200.
%14 of preschoolers ages 2 to 5 are obese.
For kids 6 to 11, that number jumps to 20%.
And by high school, over 22%.
Not overweight, medically, clinically obese.
Over 2/3 of all American adults are overweight or obese. What overweight kids can expect.
Overweight kids are likely to be overweight adults.
Overweight households tend to have lower incomes.
Child obesity is directly related to more than 60 chronic diseases, including diabetes, which has exploded over the last few decades.
60 chronic diseases that can affect me in childhood.
Not just when I get older.
Obesity reduces our lifespan by 8 years, but it can rob us of 20 years of good health.
It's all that screen time.
It's those phones.
It's all those video games.
For thousands of years, humans have had one goal: to find more food, to find more calories. Food has always been the most valuable currency. Food built kingdoms. Food built civilizations. Food meant power. A storehouse full of grain meant security. If you had food, you had status. A hunter once tracked an animal for hours, maybe even days. Today we track food too, on a delivery app. We still behave like hunters, but now our prey is a bag of chips. There was a time when extra weight wasn't a burden. It was a blessing. Long fingernails became attractive, a sign that you didn't have to work, that you didn't have to struggle for food. It was proof that you had more than enough. We don't just eat because we're hungry. We eat because we're wired to. What does a baby do when you take away its bottle?
They cry.
Because to them, food is survival. What does a dog do if you mess with their food?
They growl at you.
Because to them, you're trying to take their life away. We're all wired to want more food. Not just want it, seek it, protect it, obsess over it.
My dog always stares at my food.
We do the same thing, just more politely. We stare at menus, we crave what we see, we eat with our eyes first. And the food industry knows it. They don't sell food, they sell triggers and cravings. Theaters used to hide tiny pictures of food inside movies to sell more popcorn. And they had to stop. Not because it failed, but because it worked so well. We reward oversized portions, but no one ever pays more for a healthy portion. A bigger portion is a better deal. At least that's what you're programmed to think. So we think we're getting a deal, but really, we're just getting overweight. Our instincts are being manipulated against us. This isn't a disorder. It's instinct, an invisible force we all have to adhere to. We used to burn more calories preparing food than we got from eating it. Getting food meant work. Today, the hardest part of getting food is waiting in the drive-thru. The world has changed, but our instincts haven't. Now, for the first time in history, we have to eat less to survive. But we've never learned how, because we were never meant to. The same instinct that got us here is now killing us. We cannot shed our instincts, but can we learn to control them? Having an abundance of food isn't a bad thing, as long as we understand the change. For the first time in history, survival isn't about finding food, it's about controlling it. And with so much, mankind has been able to focus on other things. We put a man on the moon. The good news is, it's all reversible and preventable.
So what do we do?
You need an adult. When kids are in danger, adults step in. If a child were drowning, adults jump in. But with food,
If this was smoking, you would step in. And this could actually be worse for me.
That's true. Good nutrition and weight control is 25% implementation and 75% education. We have to know the facts and pass them on to you.
We could all just eat diet food.
And the diet industry has some good points, but at the end of the day, they are still a business.
So they just want us to keep dieting?
Put it like this, the business guy who mows your lawn is expecting it to grow again.
But it's just so much harder to lose weight than to gain weight.
Actually, that's not true. The two are exactly the same. If you add 500 calories a day, you gain a pound a week. Take away 500 calories, and you lose a pound. It's math, it's physics, and physics don't change.
I don't want to be called fat.
Weight shaming is wrong, but promoting obesity is just as wrong or worse. Meanwhile, you have the media who keep selling an image. I'm big, fat, fabulous, whatever. Look at all these great fashions for plus-size kids. More material means more cost. More cost means more profit.
They're selling our kids' health away.
Yeah, and just for a few dollars more.
We're just so busy, we just don't have the time.
But what are we so busy doing? We work, we hustle, we grind. We only work to give our families a better life so that they can have more. But more of what? A longer life, better health, or just more screen time and fast food? We work to make our life better. But if they end up sick and unhealthy, what's the point? Whatever your plans are for tomorrow, you know you're going to eat. Make a plan and make better choices.
And reading the label makes that easy.
And let's be real, some nutrition labels, they're not just labels, they're warning labels.
We'll get the kids involved.
Yeah, kids are smart. They'll figure it out. They might even teach us something.
A healthy family doesn't have to worry about it.
Obesity isn't just personal, it affects all of us. Overweight-related medical costs are now more than 25% of our entire healthcare spending. Insurance rates rise, taxes go up, the system gets overwhelmed. Hundreds of billions of dollars gone, and we are paying for it all. What do people say when you lose everything?
At least you still have your health.
Exactly. Save a few minutes or gain a few years. You don't have the time, make the time. Otherwise, they're going to lose some time.
20 years of bad health?
And 8 fewer years of life.
We have to take the time.
We have to take the time. 300 is the new 200.